Hey, Steve. Do modern comedians still refer to using profanity and dirty jokes as going blue?
Well, I think they do, although the Urban Dictionary has several going blue references these days. Why do you ask?
Well, just thinking about this week's legend of comedy, who is considered the original dark angel of modern controversial comedy.
I'm Steve McClellan.
And I'm Randy Hodgins. And this week we feature a true comic legend, the late, great Lenny Bruce, who was known for his open, freestyle, and satirical form of comedy, which paved the way for an entire generation of outspoken counterculture-era comedians.
After a stint in the Navy during World War II, where he once performed in drag, Bruce settled in New York to establish himself as a stand-up comedian, and his style was truly groundbreaking. Stream of consciousness rants that covered jazz, philosophy, politics, religion, sex and drugs, liberally sprinkled with frequent and colorful swearing. Here's a sample.
I really don't dig the phone company anyway. It's a monopoly. If you get too hot with a phone company, you'll end up with a Dixie cup and a thread. Where are you going to go besides them?
Bruce released several albums on Fantasy Records in the late 50s and early 60s and earned national notoriety for obscenity arrests, which earned him the label of a sick comic. While he was essentially blacklisted from television, Playboy publisher Hugh Hefner and comedian Steve Allen continued to support Lenny's career. When Bruce's act was really clicking, his comedy had all the creativity and spirit of a classic Charlie Parker saxophone solo.
But you might be interested in how I became offensive. It started in school with drinking, and I was like a real depressed kid. And, you know, and 7 or 8 years old, and I really get juiced and get out of my
Now, unfortunately, Bruce's personal life was truly as chaotic as his stand-up act, and his struggles with serious drug and alcohol abuse was made worse by continued arrests that culminated in a highly publicized obscenity arrest and trial in Manhattan. One of his final performances was at the Berkeley Community Theater in December 1965.
So actually what it is, Catholicism is like Howard Johnson. And what they have are these franchises. And they give all these people different franchises in the different countries, but they have one government. And when you buy the Howard Johnson franchise, you pay the bread to the main office.
Lenny Bruce died of a drug overdose in Hollywood at the age of 40 in August 1966. Rolling Stone has named him number 3 on their all-time stand-up comic list.
You can find out more about Lenny Bruce and all our comedy legends, including video clips and extended audio cuts at laughtracksradio.com. Thanks for listening, and until next time, it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from him. Goodbye, everybody.